Okay. Beta. I'm gonna show y'all boys where I'm from, man. I'm from that. What it is the big boss hog, boss dog. Cake poke through the door. Here to talk this box of fuck, get him out soliloquy. Remember, tough times don't last. Good people do. Don't off yourself. Caught him in the hotline, maybe he met up. Peak game, 84s or what's one. Your boy finna go put in his work. It's one of them days, bro. You know what I'm saying? Then I got my so I got these boxing straps. I got a couple of them, man. But one of them, my dog got to it. My pit, nigga chewed that mug, so I ain't able to use that one. And then I got another one. I think my dog got in that one too. So I ordered these new boxer straps, man, with resistance. I used to use them a lot when I was an active amateur, and they hit with my explosion big time. Powers, like, I'm a power puncher, so it was making me explosive. So your boy ordered some more. Finna get back to it, you know, cause my daughter just turned 13. She got boys trying to get her, man. You know, I got, you know. When you a dad, bro, and you a dad of girls, you gotta train for them little young cats. You know what I'm saying? That's what you training for. You gotta train for them little young whippersnappers, man. These boys be out here thinking they be thinking they hard, man. You know? So you gotta train for that. But anyway, y'all pray for me, man. Let's talk boxing. All right. So it's rumored, according to Mike Coppinger, that Gervonta Tank Davis versus Lamont Roach is scheduled to be in Las Vegas August 16th. Now, Mike Coppinger, he lied a lot. I'm not gonna lie to you. So I'm not gonna put a lot of stock into this. But if it's true, that's good. You know what I'm saying? Remember what I told y'all. If this is true, I need y'all as men to stand on y'all 10. The ones that said Tank was gonna run and he gonna run from the rematch and he ain't gonna fight him. I need y'all to stand on y'all 10. I need y'all to be men and be like, look, man, hey, man, I was wrong. I thought that man was gonna run. Obviously, he didn't run for no smoke. So, you know what I mean? I was wrong. That's it. That's all I want to hear. You know what I'm talking about? As men, we got to do that. As men, we got to hold ourselves accountable. We got to hold each other accountable. You know what I'm talking about? Because we're in this era where men don't know how to be men no more. They're already trying to demasculize us. So I'm going to contribute to men being men and standing on their 10. That's just what it is. You know what I'm talking about? You got to stand on your 10 out here in this life. As a man, you got to hold yourself accountable. You got to be like, you know what, man? Hey, I was wrong. And that's one thing I would do all the time. You know what I mean? When I start on avoid no smoke, meaning no conflict, no situations. When you wrong, you wrong. When you right, you right. The same energy you got when you right, you got to have the same energy when you wrong. That's just what it is. You feel me? When I'm wrong, same energy. When I'm right, same energy. I'm consistent. That's what it is. I don't switch up or fold or oh man, I guess. Nah, bro. It's the same energy. Hey, bro, my bad. I was wrong. You know what I'm saying? I was wrong for this. You know, that's just what it is. So, I need y'all to do the same thing. If this fight, if it's true, I need y'all to stand on y'all 10 and be like, you know what, boss? I was wrong, bro. You know what I'm saying? I thought that that man wasn't going to fight that man. And come to find out, he going to fight him. Right? Now, I saw an interview with Shakur Stevenson. He said that if that's true, that's a mistake for Tank. He's saying Tank rematching Lamont Roach is a mistake. He's saying that he feels like that man, he shouldn't fight him. He should fight Shakur. Here's my response to that. Shakur just want a payday. That's what it sounds like to me. I don't know if Shakur genuinely want to be the best. You know what I mean? Because his actions don't coincide with that. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's a lot of talking. I saw Andre Ward's what's it called on Instagram? Story. Yep. he posted when he was talking about a lot of fighters today be doing a lot of talking. But then when the lights get bright, they don't show up. Right? And yeah, Shakur gets his hand raised, but he not showing up. Right? It's a lot of talking, especially in today's climate with all these fighters. Stop talking so much and just fight, bro. I get it, you gotta sell the fight. You know, say what you need to say and go about your day. But it's a lot of talking and not a lot on the performance end, right? Shakur just want that Tank fight so he can say I fought Tank. That's it. He giving me that Edgar Berlanga vibe, where Edgar Berlanga sitting there telling her rise to rise, and I got a video coming about that. I am boxing. I'm the draw. I'm the elite, and all this other bull crap. You know what I'm saying? You know, I was in there with Canelo. Like, they satisfied with that, bro. He just wanted to get in the ring with Tank to say, I got in the ring with Tank. I honestly don't believe that Shakur think he can beat Tank. He don't give me that vibe. You know what I mean? He know he need that fight. He keep talking about it. He say he don't need it, but he keep talking about it. Then he, you know, but he says, oh, it'll be a mistake if Tank fights Lamont Roach. I don't feel like it's a mistake. I feel like Tank doing the right thing. You know what I'm saying? He need to rematch Lamont Roach. That's the fight he needed to rematch. If they sitting there telling you lost the fight, you rematch him, right? When Floyd fought Marcos Maidana, they was sitting there talking about, oh, Floyd, you lost to Maidana. He rematched him. When Andre Ward fought Kovalev, and they said, oh, man, you lost to Kovalev. He rematched him immediately. That's what you do. You don't wait. You don't, oh, man, I guess. No, you rematch these boys. You know what I'm saying? You don't wait and sit there and, you know, you rematch them immediately. You get to it. You say, you know what, man? Let's go. They talking about you beat me and all this other stuff. Let's rematch. You know what I mean? So all I'm saying at the end of the day is like this. Gervonta Tank Davis is doing the right thing. You know what I mean? By rematching on my Roach. Now, I will say this. What he not doing right is this whole Jake Paul situation. You're not in a position, in my opinion, to be fighting Jake Paul. And that's just my opinion, right? I feel like resume-wise. Popularity-wise, yeah, because Tank generates a lot of money, right? We just gonna keep it 1,000. He generates a lot of money. He 30 years old. You know, so, you know, popularity-wise, yeah. But this will take him to another stratosphere, money-wise, right? But just resume-wise, I'm sorry, bro. Like, it don't make sense. And this is what I be talking about the current state of boxing. Me and Coach B was talking about it. The current state of boxing, man, it's like the guys at the top, I ain't taking care of business. You know what I mean? And that's my thing, like, with the whole Tank situation. It's like, and I ain't talking down no Tank. You know what I'm saying? But we got to kind of spade a spade, bro. Like, you know, we want to see these. We got some untold stories in boxing that we need an ending to, right? We need an ending to this 135 saga, right? How is this going to get handled? We need an ending to the Shakur Stevenson situation, right? How is it going to get handled? You feel me? That's what we need in the sport of boxing. We need an ending at that weight class, right? Tank, you're a champion at that weight class. Shakur's a champion. Keyshawn's a champion. You know, I don't know if Lomachenko's still a champion or Mortala's a champion, but they're champions. You know what I mean? We need an ending. We got to resolve that. You know what I'm saying? And that's the only thing. And I get it, you know, the belts, you know, don't really matter. But, you know, the belts symbolize who the best fighter is, in a sense, right? Now, granted, there's some dudes, man, they can easily get a title fight depending on how they were moved and things like that. and the relationships that the promoter has with certain sanctioning bodies. Like Bob Arum, he got a relationship with the WBO. So a lot of top ranked fighters' first belt be the WBO belt. Pay attention. So all I'm saying is, like, I just want Tank, hopefully he rematch Lamont Roach, take care of business there, and he fight Lomachenko or Shakur or whoever. I don't care, bro. At this point, I don't care. It's just got to be somebody at 135. Because boxing today, it's a lot of untold stories, right? A lot of untold stories at 135, at 140, at 147. The only one that seems to be trying to rectify these stories is Gervonta. You know what I mean? But I'm hearing he linked to somebody else. It's somebody I ain't even going to speak about. You know what I mean? But Gervonta is the only one that I see that's trying to make this stuff happen in these divisions. Everybody else playing and talking. You know what I mean? So a lot of these boys need to get their mind right, man. But y'all let me know what y'all think. Do y'all believe Mike Coppinger? Boss gone.